In this video, we're gonna learn text join function. This function connects separated cells or separated text together. The text join function is really similar to concat or concatenate function. The only difference between them is that in concat function we cannot specify a delimiter or a separator like in the text join. The text join formula is here. You can see this. The first argument is delimiter. That means a separator, you want to have it between the text, and it can be whatever you want. It can be a comma, a space, point, anything. Next argument is ignore empty. It means that if you want to consider empty cells or not in the result. If you enter true for this, it means you want to ignore them. So you will not have empty cells in your result. But if you enter false or 0, the function will consider empty cells too. It means it will not ignore empty cells. You can see it here. And the next argument is text, or texts you want to join together, connect them together. Now let's try it. We can practice this function, text join. Here we want to connect these two texts, text 1 Frank and text 2 Castle, together in a single cell. Here it is separated in two cells, but we want to join them together in a single cell. It is a first name and last name, so we want a space between them. Maybe we put a space in a quotation mark. There is no empty cells because we have only two cells that are filled with names, Frank, Castle. But we have to enter ignore empty arguments, so we enter 1. It means true. Next one is text 1, F2 and G2. That's it. You see we have Frank Castle here with a delimiter between them, and that delimiter is a space. Next one, we want to connect date word and date numbers in a single cell and join them together. Text join. We want a colon between them, so quotation marks. 1 means true, or we can just enter true. Enter a number is easier, 1, so we can enter true or 1, no difference. And for or false or 0, no difference. True. Text 1 is F3 and then G3. Okay, the date word is correct, no problem, and even colon is okay. But the number is something weird. Actually, this number is date format in Excel. It is understanding for Excel, this is the date. So we want to change it to date that we can detect it, we can understand it. In order to do this, we need to use text function into the text join function. The text function converts this date to text, so we can have it in the result as we want. In order to do that, the G3 cell contains date numbers. We have to put this G3 into the text function. Here, text, parentheses, and after that, we have to specify the format of this date. So after G3, a comma, and then a double quotation mark, and for example, YYY stands for year, MM stands for month, and DD stands for day. You see, we have the correct date we want. Also in the formula we can add a space after colon, and it looks better now. Next one is, actually it is time, and it's time. And we want to join this word and this number together, and in order to do that we have to act exactly like date, because time also known as a code in Excel. So first text join, then or delimiter can be colon and space, then we enter 0 true, no difference because we have only two cells that both of them are filled with data, no difference. And then the text one is time. It's okay. It's a text. We enter F4. Next one is a time. We have to convert it to a text. In order to do that, text, and it is G4. The format we want is HH stands for hour, and MM stands for minute. Okay. And we have the time we want. Also, if we change the format time, for example, SS for second, we will have the second too here. Next one, there is a birth year here that we want to connect it or join it to Frank and Castle. Here we want to connect 4 cells together that one of these cells is empty. So what we have to do, okay, text join, or delimiter, we want a dash, then we enter false for ignore the empty cells. It means it will include empty cells, 0. Then our text 1 is F2, then G2, then F5, and finally G5. Okay, we have 4 cells, one of them is empty. Okay, you see we have double dash here because between these 2 dashes is an empty cell. If you want to avoid this situation, we have to enter 1 or 2 for ignore empty cells, and here we don't have any empty cells here, so we don't have double separator or double dash.
In order to watch more training videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel Diako Ltd. And if you want to see our products, please visit our website diako.co.uk.